plus 3y squared, then plus. We are bringing plus because we don't know what this will give us for now. So we bring plus, but in case this becomes minus, it will still be minus. It's better to write plus, but if you don't make it minus here and this also become minus, it means that when you open up the bracket, this will become plus. But when it's plus and it's minus, open up the bracket, it will be negative. Okay, so like we've said, we will simply add the coefficients. So this is minus 4, sorry, minus 6 minus 4. Minus 6 minus 4, as you can see here, will bring us to minus 10. So, and the 3 plus the 1 will give us 4. So finally, this is going to give us 4x squared plus 3y squared minus 10x plus 4. Please, is this example clear for us to go over?
Yeah, please go over.
Thank you, my dear. Please, once again, we are saying that when you have one algebraic expression that we are adding to another algebraic expression, what we do is that we add or subtract only like terms. Are you with me? So if they are not, we don't have like terms, we can't add them. So for example, this one, you see we have 4x squared here. We checked, we don't have any other 4x squared again. Then this two, we have 3y squared. We check, we don't have any 3y squared again. So it means that 4x squared and 4y squared, they are not like terms because this is y, this is x. And you are saying like terms are the terms with the same letters and the same powers. Are you with us?
Yeah.
And we have minus 6x, we have minus 4x. So these are like terms. So it means we have to add, we can add this and that. Is that okay? Then we have 3.
Papa, Papa, please, how can you just jump over the 3 to 3y x 3y square and then add the 6x and then the 4x? What happens to those numbers figures in between?
Thank you. Even what is happening here is that before I carry on, what is happening here is that we are trying to group like terms. When we talk about grouping like terms, we are simply bringing the terms that are alike to closer together. Is that okay?
Okay.
So even now at this level, we've not even added or subtracted yet. We've just done what we call grouping of like terms. Is that okay? So first, let me change this to a pen so that it will be clearer. So first, I checked. Like I said, we don't have a like term for this. We don't have a like term for this. Is that okay? So in rewriting, I'm just rewriting this, and I'm just bringing the s squared first, because normally we write in polynomials, we write the terms with the highest powers first. Is that okay? So I'm writing 4x squared and I'm writing 3x squared. They are not, I'm just putting them together because they are not one like term. So I'm writing 4x squared and bringing followed by 3y squared. Then this one, the 6x, is that okay? And the 4x, I'm bringing them next. Is that okay?
Right.
Good. So I am bringing the minus 4x and minus 8. Honestly, if there was any other 4x square in it, I would have brought it before I would have written the 3y square. Is that okay? Good. Okay. But since there is no other 4x square, that's why I brought away the 3y square. So you can see, since I had another x term, you see, I wrote the minus 6x and I wrote another minus 4x. Is that okay? I didn't bring the 3 before the minus 4x because there was another 10. Then I brought the constant term, that's the 3 and the 1. Is that okay? So at this stage, we are just doing what we call grouping like terms. This didn't have any other term. That's why it was straight away followed by 3y squared. If there was another x squared term, we would have brought it before bringing the 3y squared. Is that okay? Right. But now, the only like term in it is this one.
6x
minus 6x and minus 4. So these are the two that we have to work on. And of course, the constant to this one and this one. Is that okay? So this will still remain the same, and this will still remain the same because we cannot add them. They're not like terms. Then now I put the minuses and minus 4 to go. When they are like terms and you are adding, we add or subtract their coefficients. So you can see the coefficient of this 6 minus 6 is minus 6. Then the coefficient of minus 4 is minus 4. Is that okay? So I subtract, or essentially I'm adding there. This is the same as minus 6 plus minus 4. Is that okay? So I add this together, and that's going to give me a minus 10. It's okay. Minus 6 minus 4 will bring me a minus 10. Then the 3 plus 4, sorry, the 3 plus 1 also give me a 4. That's why in the final answer you're having 4x squared plus 3y squared, then minus 10x plus 4. So basically, you try to group like terms. Then when you get like term, then you only add or subtract their coefficients of the like terms. So if they were more than 2, assuming I had another minus 2x, there would have been minus 6x minus 4x minus 2. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So the terms that are not like terms, you leave them like that, but they must be represented in your answer. Can we go on?
Yeah.
Okay. So our second one is subtract 5x squared y minus 2x squared plus 4 from 6x squared y plus 9x squared minus 8. Is that okay? And like you saw, the question says subtract this from that. That means you must write this one first. The 6x squared y plus 9y squared, because we are subtracting this one from this one. So like you've rightly seen, we have, you see, because of the minus sign, this is where we have to pay particular attention by putting the what we are subtracting from in brackets. But the minus sign will affect all of them. Is that okay? So we have written this one first, the 6x squared. Let me erase so that doesn't interrupt with my listen. The 6x squared minus the, sorry, plus 9x squared plus minus 8 first. Then it's followed by minus, then the second one comes, because they are saying we should subtract. The second one comes 5x squared y minus 2s plus 4. And the first thing we need to work on is that now, since there is a minus sign, when we open the bracket, it's going to affect all of them. Is that okay? So we have to work on this one first. So you can see that this one, is that okay, has just been repeated here. Is that okay? You see, they have just been repeated here. And the second case, I'm just opening the brackets. Now this is minus, so when it comes, this will be negative. Is okay? And this is positive, so this will be, sorry, this is negative, so this will be positive. And this is positive, so this will be negative. So when a negative is multiplying a positive, it becomes a negative. Then when negative is multiplying negative, it becomes positive. So like you could remember in the primary school, we were saying negative. That means negative times negative will give us a positive. Then negative times positive will be negative. Is that okay? So here essentially we have just opened the bracket here. Is that okay? We have just opened the bracket. You don't nothing more but open the bracket. Is that okay? Please, are you on the same page?
Yeah.
Thank you. So we are now come to work on the like terms now. So now, as we have opened the brackets, let's look at the like term. Before we go to the next stage. Let me erase so that we all consider the like terms. So let's yes.
You see a question like that, the first thing you got to do is to group like terms.
No, at this stage, no. You have to get to this stage before you group like terms. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yes. So we needed to do this first. Is that okay? Because the minus sign was going to affect all this in the bracket. See, the one that we were asked to subtract from this one, the minus, sorry, the 5s, good. You see, because we are subtracting, this minus sign here is going to affect all of this. That's why we needed to do this first. It's okay. So it's after this stage where I am marking. It's okay. That we will now consider grouping like terms. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
So can we identify the like terms together? Can you identify the like terms together here?
6x squared
So we
y,
have 6x squared y. Good.
5x
Square. 5x
5x
square.
square
Why?
y.
So you see, we leave this one first. Is that okay? So
Yeah.
you see, but mind you that the 5x square has a minus sitting in front of it.
Yeah.
So we live together with the minus. So you see, that's why we have lifted 6x squared y here. Then we have minus 5x squared y as our first two entries. Is that okay? Then we look for another like term. And what is the second like term that we can pick up from here?
Plus 9x squared
We have 9x squared, thank you.
plus 2x squared.
Thank you. So you see we have 9x squared plus 2x squared. So we are lifting that too. So this is plus, so you can see plus 9x squared here. And this is also plus, so you can see plus 2x squared. Is okay. Then what are the last set of like terms that we have?
Minus 8 minus 4.
Thank you. So we have minus 8 and minus 4 there. Is that okay? So we have them as the last entries, but not the least. Okay. Now we are paying attention to our variables. So like this, for this one, we are going to only work on the coefficient. So you can see we have put the 6 minus 5 in brackets because the 6 is the coefficient for the first one and minus 5 is the coefficient. So we are just going to subtract 5 from 6. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm talking about this one. Please, are you all with me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. So you see that these two, let me try and circle it. You see that these two is okay. The one I'm just circling. You see, they are like terms, but what we do, we only subtract, what we only subtract their coefficients. Is okay. Remember that we said the coefficient is the variable, the number attached to the variable. So we are subtracting 5 from 6. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
But then we go to the next set. These two is that okay. We have the coefficient 9 and 2. They are adding, so we add them. Oh, okay. There should be a plus here. I think in my typing it was less. So there should be a plus here. Is that okay? So plus I'll edit before I put on the page. So plus 9 plus 2. And I'm putting them on a bracket, and you see when I put on the bracket, in the bracket I attach the variable to them. So you see in this case I have x squared y, in this case I have x squared. Is that okay? Then these two, it is minus 8 minus 4. So you can see that this one, 6 minus 5 will be 1. And normally, just like indices, when a number is raised to the power 1, we don't write. And this one too, when a term has a coefficient 1, we don't write. We assume that when we see a term without a coefficient, then a coefficient is 1. That's why we didn't write 1 in the final answer. Is that okay? By convention, we've accepted that any term without any number in front of it means the coefficient is 1. Is that okay? So you see, this is giving us 1, but we shall not write the 1. And this is giving us 11. So this one, because it's 11, we write 11 as square. Then minus 8 minus 4 is going to give us minus 12. Is that okay? So that's why we have the final answer as this one. I hope it's clear. Uncle Abegu,
Papa.
I'm interested in you in particular. Now, what you Fantana did you something?
Oh, Nina Mutumaka.
I love that. What are you okay? And
And your Meta, so Papa Nampacho, any board mass in Sunsu Woma. Osanda mi bracket bi na azu mo da ebuebuem.
Is it from my and I?
please say. Okay, essentially, he was asking whether there is a difference between this and board mass because he's seen the brackets.
Yes.
The truth of the matter is that I could have done from here to here. Is that okay?
Okay.
And it will be accepted, but it's for the purpose of our understanding. That's why I'm going through all this procedure. Anyone doing it, when I write this, is okay. When I write, let me erase some of my things so that it will be clear. So good. So please, when I write this, 6x squared is okay. Y minus 5x squared y. I can simply come to the next one as x squared y. Is that okay? But it's for the purpose of our understanding. That's why we are intentionally putting this in brackets. Is that okay? To see the one we are adding or subtracting. It's just for our understanding at this stage. Hello?
Hi.
Is like there?
Yeah, monitor.
Yeah, so I hope today you are not driving though.
Yes.
Okay, we thank God. All right, so that is that. Please, any other further question? Hello. Do you go on?
Yes, Papa, let's move on.
Okay, thank God.
Yes, please.
So can we try our hands quickly on the? Okay, let's do this together. I have one that. Oh my goodness! Even my answers are already showing. But why not? The purpose is for understanding. Is that okay? So let's look at our next one. We said that add the following expressions. A, we have 6x plus y and x plus 3y. Then the B is that let's look at the A first. The A, so the first thing we need to do is to write this one. So we have 6x plus 1. This one, it was put in brackets. So we first bring them in bracket like that. Then we bring the plus and then we bring the second one. So here essentially I've just removed the brackets. It's okay, you remove the bracket because this is a plus sign. Nothing, this will not change. So I just write this and plus this. Is that okay? If it was minus, then it would have changed. This would have been minus x, this would have been minus y, but since they are the same, so I just write them like that. Then what do? I now focus on grouping my like terms. Is that okay? So let's focus here. What are the like terms here? What are the like terms here?
6x and x.
Thank you. And the second like terms?
Y and 3y.
Good. So you can see that we have grouped them 6x plus x and 3y. Then y plus 3y. And Kingsley.
Papa.
Can you see that at this stage I didn't bring any bracket? I've used the answers.
Yes.
Good. Why did I do it? I looked at this one. The coefficient of this is 1. Right? So
Okay.
I know that I'm going to add 1 to 6, and that's giving me what? 7.
7.
And the coefficient is also 1 here. That's for the y.
Yes.
And 3. So I'm just going to add 1 to 3, and I'm getting 4. So you see, I didn't bring.
Yeah.
That's why I told you that initiative was just for a flow of understanding.
Okay.
Yeah, when it's clear to you, you can just do it like that. Of course, when you bring the bracket, nobody will penalize you. It's just that you just taking your time allocated for the writing of the exam.
Uppercase O stands for the side.
Of course, let me be quick to always tell you that though it's good to try and get all, you need not to get 100 over 100 before you pass any exam. I've always been telling students that you need the 80. So what is important, if it's graded A, they will just say I had A, you had A. Nobody will know whether Kinsley had 100 and I had 80 or 81. So let's focus on trying to get a concept. If we can jump like this case, we can jump. But if not, if you bring your brackets, fine. Just that you just only take your time. But no, you will not be penalized for that. Are we clear on that?
Okay.
Good. So now we go to the B. The B2, we are still adding, but the preamble we're given here was add the following expressions. So in the bracket form, we have 2x minus y plus minus 5x plus y, then sorry, 4y, then plus x minus 2y. So since we are adding, it means that when you open the bracket, everything will remain as it is. So you can see that we have 2x here, minus y here, then minus 5x here, minus 5x here, 4y, then x here, then we have minus 2y here, we have minus 2y here. Is that okay? So we have just removed the brackets from them. Then what do? We go to our next set of grouping like terms. So can we all identify the like terms here together?
Yeah, 2x and 5x.
So you see that in the next line, we have our 2x coming first. Is that okay? Our 2x has come first. Then the next is what? 5x. 5x is also here. The next is what? X. The x has come. Then we go to the next set of variables. That is the y. So we have what? Minus y here. Then we have what? 4y. Then we have minus 2y. Is that okay? Here, I brought the bracket again because we are now looking at 3 terms. So in a rush, if you are not careful, then you forget one, then you'll be in trouble. But still, you can still stand at this stage and still come here if it will be okay with you. Is that okay? Please, okay to everyone?
Yes, Papa.
So what I mean is that I intentionally brought the bracket because now the terms are 3 for the x and they are also 3 for the y. Is that okay? But if we are good at this stage, we can still look at this. I know this is 2 minus 5 will give me minus 3. Then I come and add 1. I know it will give me minus 2. And of course, you'll be using calculators. You can just key your calculator 2 minus 5 plus 1. And I'm sure the calculator will give you this one. So long as you have calculator, you don't have to worry your head so much because you have to speed. In an exam, you need what we call speed and accuracy. Exactly. Then when we come to the y's to, like we said, we are also adding the coefficient. So the coefficient of this is minus 1. So we have minus 1. Then the coefficient of this is 4. And we have minus 2. So it will be minus 1 plus 4 minus 2. And if you like, the negatives will give us minus 3. So it will be 4 minus 3. And it will bring us to 1. Or minus 1 plus 4 will be 3. Then minus 2 will be 1. So our final answer will be minus 2x plus y. Is that clear here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is for you to try, but because of time constraints, we will not try it here. But I've tried to provide the answers.
Yeah, Papa, why did you get 8? The B and next 3? I thought it's supposed to be 8x 7y minus 4.
Please, which one?
The try one. Yeah, the
try.
B. Yeah, B. Y negative
B.
3. Yeah, next
Please,
3.
Let me take a look at it. Let's take them 10 by 10. Let's take them 10 by 10. We can just observe by inspection and do. You know, we have 5x. We have
5x plus 3x.
That will give us 8 right?
8.
Then we go
9
to our
minus
next
9y
minus
minus
y.
X
yeah
Minus 9, right?
yeah my plus
Then
2
plus 2. That will give
give
us
us
what?
minus 7y
Good. Then this is what? 4
4. Mhm.
minus 7, right?
Oh, okay. Me na man to
Yeah.
expression.
So
Okay.
4 minus 7 will give us what? Minus 3.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
The truth is that I just looked at the screen and wrote the answer, so I could have made a mistake. Why not? But
It's
if there is a you draw my attention.
minus 7. Me true expression. My first 7 and counting. Yes.
Okay, and I'm information. I say I just look at the screen, right? So it's likely there could be mistake. Why not? But I've checked. I'm sure there's no mistake.
There's no
If there
mistake.
is, please draw my attention. Let's see. I'm talking
Yeah.
about even the rest of them.
Yeah.
So please, can we carry on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. Time, but it is well. Okay, now we have what we call expansion and factorization. And we want to start with expansion first. When we talk about expansion, it is basically, for example, when we have like this binomial, we now know that when an expression has 2 terms, it's called binomial. I know A is one term, B is another term. So this one binomial, this is another binomial. When we are given this, A plus B to multiply to C plus D, what it means is that this must multiply all this and B must multiply all that. Or every term in the first bracket should multiply every term in the second bracket. Is that okay? So even if I had maybe C plus D plus E, then it means A will multiply C plus D plus E. So you can see that in this example, I just opened the bracket. So, okay, I think the pointer will still help me. So when we talk about expansion, it's simply multiplying the variables to each other in each bracket. Is that okay? So A plus B times C times D, what we'll do is that A will multiply the whole of C plus D, then B will also multiply the whole of C plus D. Is that okay? So when you open the bracket, this will simply be AC. Like I told you, with the bracket space, you have accepted not to bring the multiplication sign. So when you see AC, it means they are multiplying. Then A times D will give us an AD. Then we go to the next one. B times C will give us BC. Then B times D will give us BD. So essentially, when I have it means that I am multiplying this to that and this to that. Is that okay? Then I come and take this to that and this to that. Please, is it clear? Hello? People of God, is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody was laughing at the background, so I don't know. Okay, let me also laugh small. I hope all is well though.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we're going to take practical examples. So expand and simplify the following. So our first example, we've been asked to expand and simplify. So as you can see, even before we look at the procedure, it means for this one, this is multiplying this and it's multiplying that. Is that okay? Then minus 3 is multiplying this and it's multiplying that. Is that okay? So essentially, you can even look at it and write it straight away if you are more conversant with it. And the same will apply. It will be this times this, then this times that, then this times this, and this times that. The same way, this one is only, so we have to do with this term and this term. So it will be this times this times that, then here, this times this, and this times that. Is that okay? Maybe before we unveil, I don't know whether you quickly try your hands on them for us to see what answers you will get. Can you quickly try your hands on this one for us to see? Maybe just the eye. Please try your hands on just the eye for us to see. Are we done? Please, I said already the eye.
4x.
Please, I said only the eye for now. Are we done? Hello, people of God.
Yeah, Papa.
Yes, we are concentrating only on the eye. We are concentrating only on the eye.
Okay. Papa, is this one correct? 8y squared minus 34y plus 21.
Yes, we wanted to even do it one step by step before I unveil them. So we are going to multiply this. So we are going to go what? 8y squared, right?
Yes.
Then this and that, we only multiply the number to the number. So we have minus 27y. So 28y.
Papa, please. You see,
28y.
it says 4y minus 3 into bracket, and then 2y minus 7 also into bracket. So why not considering the minus, but we now bring multiplication here?
See, we have been given this to expand. It means that the whole of this is okay. The whole of this bracket, the whole of this bracket is multiplying the whole of this bracket. Please are you with me?
Okay, that's it. I get it now.
That's what it means, essentially.
Okay.
If there was a plus sign inside, then we wouldn't have been multiplication and again, it would have been addition.
If it has been 4y plus 3, and then 2y
I
plus
mean
7.
if there was a plus sign in between this one.
The bracket, okay.
Yes, in between the bracket. If not, then it will be multiplication.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So, as you can see, in the first example, it is going to be the 4y multiplying the whole of 2y minus 7, then minus 3 multiplying the whole of 2y minus 7 again. So like we were saying, this will give us 8x squared. This will give us, 8y squared. This will give us minus 28y. This will give us minus 6y. And this will give us 21. Then the question said, expand and simplify. We have done the expansion, but you have to simplify. Simplify means if there are like terms, you must put them together. So you only leave them like that when we've checked and there are no like terms. But when we check, you have 28y and you have 6y. Is that okay? So they are like terms, so we have to work on them. So minus 28 minus 6 will give us what? Minus 34. So our final answer will give us what? 8y squared minus 34y plus 21.
Wow.
Correct.
Yes. I wish you were impressed. We would have signed for you. Don't worry. Please, did we all get that?
Mr. Thomas, remember who in why?
Now,
Let me remind you guys.
Can you go over a little bit?
I hear you. Please let me remind you that.
Hello.
Hello. Please, I heard you. I'm making a statement before I respond to you. I said that I'm available for any clarification in person if you like. So because you'll be mindful of that. Is that okay? If anybody has any issue, you can contact me.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'll be expecting you to go over all the slides. If there is any issue in any of the slides, just draw my attention. You just have to get a convenient time, then we do a clarification on it one-on-one.
So
is that okay? Good. Now back to the
do we text you first before we know the time?
Yes. For
we
now,
have to text you and know the time?
Yes, please. You can text me, then we can arrange a convenient time. Because of our time differences. So you can text me and we can arrange a convenient time. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm sure you've now seen my number on the page, so you can private. I think my name is Lovely KB on it. So in case you are doubtful of my number, you see the one with the name Lovely KB. That is my line. All right, thank you. So look at the I again. Is that okay? It is 4y minus 3 multiplying 2y minus 7. So we are saying that when we are multiplying, we just take the first term and multiply to each term in the second bracket, and the second term in the first bracket multiply to each term in the second bracket. Is okay. That's why I wrote it like this, that 4 minus 3y all multiplying 2 minus y is equal to 4y multiplying the whole of what? 2y minus 7y. Sorry, 2y minus 7. And minus 3 is also multiplying the whole of 2y minus 7. Is that okay? Now 4 multiplies 2y gets what? 8y squared. What happens is that the 4 multiply the 2, the number multiply the number, and the variable multiply the variable. Is that okay? So 4 times 4 will give us 8, and y times 5 will give us y squared. Is that okay?
Yes.
But then the 4y times 7 is minus 7. The minus 7 will only multiply the 4. So it will give us minus 28y. Then we come here, minus 3 times 2y.
2y.
Minus 6y.
It was you. It wasn't me.
Then minus 3 times minus 7 will give us 21. It's minus will be positive. Is that okay?
Yes.
When negative multiplies negative, there it becomes positive. Is that okay?
Yes.
So we have this. Now with this, we have a like term here. Minus 28 and minus 6. So we simply subtract minus 28 from minus 6. And that will give us, so minus 28 minus 6 will give us minus 34. That's the only like term we have. The rest, we don't have any like term, so we just write them together. That's why we have final answer to be 8y squared minus 34y plus 21. Is that okay? Can I go on, please? Hello, people of work, can I go on, please?
Yes, Papa.
Okay. So our next one. Our next one is the same thing. Like I've told you, this will multiply this, and it will multiply that. And this will also multiply this, and this will multiply that. Is that okay? So even without writing this, I can start from here. I know this multiplying this first, so it will be xy times xy. You see xy. So this will be 3. Then the xx will be x squared. Then yy will be y squared. So I'm going to have what? 3x squared y squared.
Minus 2.
I want to clear this because it is interfering. Good. Then this one too. Now I have this multiplying this, so it is minus 2. The 2 can fit. Then we have only x multiplying, so the x will be squared, but the y will remain because we had and there is no y here. So it will be minus 2x squared y. That's why we have minus 2x squared y here.
Yes.
Please, are you with us? Then we go to the next one. Now it's the 10 of the 4x to multiply this and that. So 4 multiplying 3 will be 4, then x multiplying x.
You have 10 minutes more. 10 minutes more to change over lesson.
I hear you there. So what we'll do is that please follow these ones. Is that okay? Then today I'm in trouble because I've not gone to my linear equations at all.
Mass number to the because that's on my break. I can't yet see.
May I be available that stage? I don't know. Of course, today, you know, we had a challenge. Well, I didn't get a link earlier. And when I had a link, my network was off. When I changed it, so we couldn't start on time. I don't know, but it's well. So please, what I'll do is that I will leave you with this one. You go through. If there's any issue, draw my attention to it. The challenge I have is that the past question that you sent me, it involves a lot of concepts. Even this one, I try to let it focus on the needed concepts. If not, then it means even the time we have will not be enough. The once a week and also hours every week will not be enough. But we are trying to let it be a little exams focus. All right. So please go through. If there is anything, you draw my attention. Let's see what we can do with that. So the one we're supposed to try, answers to has been provided. Now let's go to the factorization. Factorization is basically the opposite of the expansion. So it means that what we expand, we try to now compound them again. So factorization is just like compounding. Is that okay? So what we do is that we try to write an expression as a product of 8 factors. So you remember this one. It was this, it was A plus B times C times that brought out to this. Is that okay?
Okay.
So when we are giving this to factorize, what we do is that we look for the like terms. Then when we group the like terms, then we factor the common factors out. Is that okay? So you look at this, you have A here, we have A here. And we have B here, we have B here. So our focus for the first one will be the A and the A. So we can factor the A out. Is that okay? And when we factor the A out, we will be left with a C here and a D here.
D.
So you see that's why we have A out, C plus D. Is that okay? Then, and please let me quickly raise this. Please, this is our official platform. Is that okay? But before the week ends, because I have another session that I have to touch on. I'm talking about the linear equations. In fact, even looking at some questions, I should have touched on linear equation too, but I could only touch on one variable because of the time constraint. So the one that's left that to be covered for this lesson, if you guys can also organize before Tuesday, I could meet you on a Zoom. You will create it yourself, then I could join. Then you could have a session just to complete this part. If that will also be a good, okay with all of us. Who is the class prefect, please?
Papa Deku.
I am Peter.
So I don't know if you can arrange so that probably before next week Tuesday, so that we can get the or if not,
I will call quickly after the lesson, and then
that'll be fine. That'll be fine. So you let me still focus on whether factorization was part in our.
I will call you after the lessons, and I will know what to do.
All right. So let me end on the factorization. So we go to the second one too. Kinsley, please pay attention for me now. Also, I hope you're looking at your screen.
Yeah.
We have the B here. So B is common here, B is common here. So I can factor the B out here. So when I remove B from this, you know it will left with C. When I remove B from this, you left with what? A D. So you see, when I factor B out here, I have C plus D. Is that okay? So now, you see I have C plus D here, I have C plus D here. So I'm now going to factor that one two out. Is that okay? So when
Okay.
I remove C plus D here, you know it will be left with A. And when I remove C plus D here, it will be left with B. So when I remove the C plus D, that's why I put this in bracket. And I have A plus B, because this would be A and there's a plus, and this would be B. So that's how can we have this. So this is how we go about factorization. You look for a common factor, you pull out, then you put the rest in brackets. You pull out, you put the rest in brackets. There are more examples coming, so if this is not clear, don't worry. At least the last time we will do it. I think you have about, it's supposed to be 12:30, right? Hello, class prefect, please, it's 12:30, right?
Yes, Papa. 12:30.
My time is 12:17. My Ghanaian time, I don't know whether yours is also 17. Okay, let's focus. Let me carry on. All right.
It's the same minute.
Don't worry, let's carry on.
Go
Let's
ahead.
carry on. Let's finish with the factorization. I'll be expecting your call when you're done with your English lesson. So factorize completely. This one was picked from your past question. This is the only one. There was 2 factorization questions, but the second one didn't come. They only wrote 2x. I don't know whether they corrected in the exam. So this one came. So let me pay attention on the first one. The rest I'll leave for you to handle. Is that okay? So please, let's look at the first one. The A. The A is your past question. The B to the D are my additions. Is that okay? Now see, we have 2xy minus 6mn minus 3my plus 4nx. Is that okay? So what we'll do is that we will try to put the like terms together. When you look at it, I have x here and I have x here. So I can put this 2xy and then 4nx together because the x will be common to them. Are you with me? I said I have x here, I have x here, so I can put the x's together. Is that okay? Then I have m here, I have m here, so I can put this and this all together. So it means that when I'm putting this and this together, I have the idea of factorizing x. And when I'm putting this and this together, I have the idea of factorizing m out. Is that okay? So that's why you can see 2xy plus 4nx. My idea is that I want to factor out the x. Is that okay? Now I have minus 6m and then minus 3my. Is that okay? Good. Now, let's take the first one. You see, we have 2x here. And looking at the 4, 2 can go into 4, right? So it means I can factor 2 out of 4 because 4 contains 2.
Yes.
4 contains 2, so I can take 2 from this one. Is that okay? So I can take 2x out. So when I take 2x out, this first one to be left with only y. Is that okay?
Yeah.
But here, when I take 2x out, it will be left with, when I take 2 out of the 4, it will be left with 1, 2, right?
Yeah.
Then there's an n here, so it will be left with 2n.
Okay, so you're taking 2 from the 4, but you going with the x.
Exactly. So I'm taking 2x. So I'm taking 2x out. Yeah, 2x out. Please, I hope the rest are with me. Please, I hope the rest are with me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Then we come to this one. Is it okay? We have minus 6m and then minus 3 ym. Is it okay? My. And for the variable, I can see m here, I can see m here. Is it okay? So I can take out the m. Is it okay? Then the number, I see 6, I see 3. Now I look whether there is a relationship with the 6 and the 3.
Yes.
I check and I can see that when I multiply 2 to 3, I can get 6. Is it okay? So that means the 2 times 3, when I take the 3 out of the 6, to be left with 2, right? Good, and I have a minus here. So I'm going to take minus 3m out. Please have with me. Minus is here, so I can take it out. M is here, I can take it out, right? Then the 6 contains 3 because it's 2 times 3, that gives us 6.
6.
So when I take the 3 out, it will be left with 2.
3.
right?
No, Papa, you will have 3.
No, here. When I take 6, 3 out of, no, please, it's not additional. The 6 is 2 times 3.
Okay.
So when I take the 3 out, it will be left with 2.
Okay.
Please, let me tell you this way. The trick is that when you factor, when you expand, you must get it back. So let me do this factorization. I'll come back to you and you get what I'm trying to say. So when you take out the 3mn, I'll be left with minus, sorry, when I take the minus 3m out, I'll be left with 2n here, and I'll be left with y here. Is that okay? So let me make this quick statement. Immediately you factor out, when you expand, you must get what you factored out back. Is that okay? So let me quickly change to pen and let me explain this point and I'll wrap up with this. Please look at this one. We factored this 2x out and we had this, right? Please are you with me?
Yes, Papa.
Yes.
I am going to expand this. When I expand, I must get this back. Now 2x times this will give us what? 2xy. So you can see our 2xy here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Please, I'm talking about this now. Are
Sure.
you with me? So, and now 2 coming to multiply the 2 and 2 times 2 will give us what? 4. Then xy will give us nx. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when you factor out, quickly check to expand back and see whether you get, or if you don't get it, means there's something wrong with your factorization.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one, let's check and see. Is that okay? Minus 3m and then minus 3 times 2 will give us or minus 6.
Mm-hmm.
Then m times n will give us mn. So you see we have minus 6 mn. Then this coming to multiply this also. I have minus 3m times y. It will give me minus 3m y. So you see it's sitting here too. Is that okay?
Oh, yes.
And so when you factor, you must quickly check with your eye to see whether when you expand, you get the same answer. Is that okay? All right, so let's continue with our factorization. All right, so now we've gotten to this side. Is that okay? So what do I do? Now I can see that y plus 2n is here. Y plus 2n plus y, are they the same? Please, are they the same? Y plus 2n and 2n plus y, are they the same?
No.
Yes, they are the same.
They are the same. Why are they the same? We have what we call commutative. Is it okay? You see, 2 plus 3 is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is the same as 3 plus 2. Is okay.
Okay.
Because 2 plus 3 is the same as 3 plus 2, we say it is commutative. So for addition and multiplication, they are commutative. So for instance, if I write mn, it's the same as nm. Is okay.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
So because it's commutative, this and that are the same, so we can factor this also out. Is okay? So I'll factor it out. Y plus 2n. And when I factor this y plus 2n, it will be left with 2x here. Is that okay? Then 3, when I factor y 2n plus, that's y plus 2n out, it will be left with 3m here. That's why I have this one in the listing bracket. So this will be our final answer. Our time is almost up. So if it's clear, please let me know. If not, I'll wrap up here. Please, if it's clear, let me know. If I have to go over, I think I'm almost done because we have less than 3 minutes to go. Please, is it clear?
Papa, so will there be a point they will bring the final answer, but they will ask you to work out how they arrived at that answer?
Of course, it means that if I want you to get this, then I will just simply tell you expand. When I expand this, I must get this back. Is it okay? When I expand the answer in green, I must get this one back. So if they give you then the question will ask you to expand. And when I expand, your final answer must come to this. And you see that when you expand, you do this. So please, when you are done, try and expand this and see whether you not get this back. Is that okay? It is well.